come to fights like this is what boxing is really about. Those two guys are maybe the best boxers.
Yeah, like Crawford isn't very predictable. I think Canelo, he likes to go to the same combinations, quite repetitively, whereas Crawford is unpredictable. And despite him not having the size, it's the shots that you don't see that hurt the most. And maybe Crawford can hit him with some unexpected.
Ballot Hall of Famer Andre S.O.G. Ward, helping and training with 3-division world champion, 2-division undisputed world champion, and the reigning pound-for-pound king and future first ballot Hall of Famer.
Evander Holyfield is astonished by Terence Crawford's intense, almost monstrous training in preparation for the Canelo bout. He points out how effortlessly Crawford alternates between his left and right hands, making his movements entirely unpredictable. According to Holyfield, this unpredictability forces opponents to constantly adjust during the fight. Just like life, he notes, it's all about adapting and evolving. Crawford's distinctive style and lightning-fast reflexes have left a strong impression on Holyfield, who considers him a formidable and well-prepared contender.
For going left-handed and right-handed, how do you deal with someone like that?
Well, I don't know. There's nobody to switch up on me a lot. So it's hard for me to say, but I know life is about adjustment. You have to make adjustment. To be successful, adjustment is always going to be the difference between how far you going to go.
As Terence Crawford gears up for one of the toughest tests of his career, the mentorship of boxing legend Andre Ward is proving to be a priceless asset. Ward, renowned for his discipline and exceptional ring intelligence, has played a crucial role in refining Crawford's strategy for the highly anticipated clash with Canelo Alvarez. Their training sessions emphasize not just physical conditioning, but also mental toughness. Ward's experience battling formidable opponents closely parallels the challenge Crawford is about to face. Together, they're developing a game plan aimed at disrupting Canelo's rhythm and asserting Crawford's tempo throughout the fight.
Right. As you see, iron sharpening iron. 2 legends, 1 retired, 2-division undefeated Olympic gold medalist, first ballot Hall of Famer, Andre S.O.G. Ward, helping and training with 3-division world champion, 2-division undisputed world champion, and the reigning pound-for-pound king and future first ballot Hall of Famer, Terence "Bud" Crawford, as Terence Crawford is preparing to become a 4-division world champion August 3rd when he faces off against WBA super welterweight, junior middleweight world champion Israel Madrimov, and the WBO title will be on the line as well. This is epic. There's shadow boxing. Terence Crawford in southpaw stance, as you see Andre Ward in the orthodox stance. Many people starting to speculate is
Recently released training footage has given fans a glimpse into the intensity behind Crawford's preparation. The clips showcase his unwavering focus on body shots, an area where Canelo has historically shown remarkable toughness. Crawford's punches are swift, accurate, and deliberately aimed to drain his opponent's stamina over the course of the fight. The leaked video underscores his commitment to perfecting this vital element of his offense. Fully aware that consistent bodywork could slow Canelo's movement and create more openings as the bout unfolds. In the boxing world, There's a growing belief that everything is falling into place for Crawford.
How?
His momentum, precision, and hunger seem perfectly aligned at this point in his career. A victory over Canelo wouldn't just enhance Crawford's Legacy 8 would mark him as the man who dethroned a reigning powerhouse. Such a triumph could redefine the storyline of both fighters' careers, elevating Crawford from a respected champion to a legendary figure who overcame one of the sport's modern icons.
Everything is on Terence Crawford's side, all the legacy, meaning he only has the opportunity to win the belts. Saul only has an opportunity to defend them. Terence Crawford has an opportunity to be in a 5 division and the only person to win all 4 belts in 3 separate weight divisions. Why is Saul taking this fight? And I'm going to tell you why. Because there's some things in life more important than just the belts. And that 20-year career that Terence Crawford made, that O that he has, is very valuable. Very, very valuable. He had 1 foot out the game. And if he can be the man to defeat him, because remember, if Saul beats him, Terence Crawford was the first man to get all 4 belts in 2 separate weight divisions. Yes, I beat that champion. Yes, I beat the multiple division champion, and he had the...
Crawford's preparation extends well beyond just physical conditioning. His team emphasizes that inner strength and mental resilience are just as essential as technical skill. Time and again, Crawford has stepped into the ring as the underdog and walked away with the wind. His unwavering mental toughness, they believe, will be the key advantage when the pressure reaches its highest point. The message to Canelo is unmistakable. Overlooking Crawford's determination could prove to be a costly miscalculation.
The one thing about Crawford is he got guts. Them bums ain't have no guts. Them bums didn't want to win. Crawford want to win. That's it. It ain't about no belt. It ain't about nothing. You didn't sign the contract. We want to win, and he want to be the best, and he is the best. So that's what's going to be the difference. You know, Crawford got guts. He got a fighting spirit. So when you see Crawford, he going to go in there and get busy with Canelo. Don't you even doubt that. You understand? You ain't never seen Crawford stay on the back foot in no fight in his life. You understand? He the type of guy to go get you. So expect him to go get him. We going to do everything we can to him. We going to do whatever we got to do. But one thing you can expect is Crawford is going to step to him, because you can't beat Canelo going on the back foot forever. You got to go get him. You got to do something. And he better know Crawford is coming.
Caleb Plant, who has faced Canelo in the ring, views the upcoming bout as anything but a guaranteed outcome. While he acknowledges Canelo's physical advantages, Plant is quick to emphasize that boxing is just as much a mental game as a physical one. He believes Crawford's ability to adjust in real time and outsmart his opponents could be a major factor in neutralizing any size gap. In Plant's opinion, this fight may turn out to be much tighter than many expect.
Terence is not a regular guy. You know what I'm saying? He's special. And, you know, Canelo, he's a top-notch fighter, world-class fighter. Still on the pound-for-pound list, I'm sure towards somewhere near the top. And it's exciting. You know, Terence is freakishly strong. He can punch. He's got good crack. He can fight from both ways. Orthodox southpaw. He can fight at mid-range, close range, outside, and he can fight going both ways. So it's exciting. It's exciting. It's a big question mark on the end of it, though. So that's why you know, I'm sure all of us are excited for that bell to ring and, you know, be able to find out firsthand.
Crawford enters this fight driven by a purpose far greater than monetary reward. For him, this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to etch his name among boxing's all-time greats. Defeating Canelo would solidify his status as one of the sport's elite. His sights are set on making history, proving that sheer skill and relentless determination can triumph over even the toughest of opponents.
With Terence Crawford, what do you make of Canelo versus Skull?
Canelo did what he had to do to get the victory.
What do you want next? It seems like that's going to be the fight. Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez, the biggest fight in boxing.
Well, Canelo's the face of boxing. He's the best fighter for Terence Crawford out there. He's the biggest fight for Terence Crawford out there. So that's why Terence Crawford want to take the opportunity to share a ring with another great.
How do you beat him?
You'll see. Come 12.
Everyone's talking about the weight differences. What's your kind of response to that, Terence?
That's why we fight the fight. So September 12th, we all going to see if the weight going to make a difference or not.
Do you want to fight him twice and then retire? Is that kind of the ideal thing for
One fight at a time. One fight at a time.
Boxing analysts frequently regard Crawford as one of the most challenging opponents to figure out. His style is dynamic and constantly evolving, leaving rivals in a state of uncertainty. This stands in stark contrast to Canelo's more calculated, pattern-based approach. What makes Crawford especially dangerous is his unpredictability. He can switch tactics in an instant and exploit even the smallest error. That adaptability might be the crucial factor in countering Canelo's seasoned experience and physical power.
The poker face on this guy is ridiculous. And then just early thoughts here, like Crawford isn't very predictable. I think Canelo, he likes to go to the same combinations, quite repetitively, whereas Crawford is unpredictable. And despite him not having the size, it's the shots that you don't see that hurt the most. And maybe Crawford can hit him with some unexpected shit. And because of the repetitiveness of Canelo, maybe he can time him. Maybe he can counterpunch with him, because Crawford is unbelievable at that. But I'm fascinated to see if Crawford has the power to get the respect of Canelo Alvarez, because when you don't, it's a long night. It's not nice. Like Crawford did well against Madrimov, and he won that fight for me quite clearly. But Madrimov was countering him. If you can counter the counter puncher, you can give them a lot of problems when they're not used to that. And Canelo can counter people really well. And as great as Terence Crawford is, we've never seen him in there with someone with the power of Canelo Alvarez. This is a different world of power. And look, maybe Canelo doesn't throw as many shots as he used to, and maybe Crawford might look at that and go, you know what, I'm going to try and outpoint this guy, not get into a war with him, but just show my boxing, genius and outpoint him and outland him. That's possible. It is. This is why this is such a fascinating matchup, man. We've been treated to some amazing fights. Usyk Fury, for example, this is another one of those mega fights on Riyadh season.
Bill Haney's endorsement holds significant weight in the boxing community. Having witnessed the traits that define true champions, his support for Crawford goes beyond mere hope, reflects the deep respect Crawford has earned from experience. Insiders. Haney's confidence is rooted in Crawford's track record of success and his consistent ability to rise to the challenge when facing elite competition.
Crawford. Well, for everybody that was straddling the fence, straddling got your pants split at the seams. You got to pick a side. I'm going with Crawford. I'm here to support Crawford. He just signed up to do what everybody thought that he wasn't trying to be, a generational talent, another fighter on the Mount Rushmore of boxing. Yeah, so don't split your pants. Pick one.
Bill, what you think about the knockout bonus? They say there's a bonus if one of them get a knockout.
Who?
They said there's a bonus in this fight if one of them get a knockout. I heard it's around $5 million. Do you think Crawford's trying to cash in on that?
I mean, you should knock him out. I mean, if Canelo ain't coming to do what he's been doing to everybody else.
Bomac McIntyre has always believed that Crawford's greatest weapon is his mind. While physical ability can win individual rounds, it's the fighter who thinks 2 steps ahead that often walks away with the victory. Bomac emphasizes that Crawford's skill in reading situations, adjusting on the fly, and executing with precision sets him apart from his peers. These qualities will be essential in his showdown with a seasoned opponent like Canelo. Despite the immense spotlight on this fight, Crawford has remained composed. He avoids getting drawn into trash talk, choosing instead to let his performance in the ring speak for itself. His quiet confidence doesn't stem from arrogance, but from meticulous preparation and a deep-seated belief in his own abilities. This calm assurance is silencing skeptics and reinforcing the notion that he truly believes he can rise to the occasion. That wraps up today's video. Stay tuned for more. Until next time.